gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey, you guys. Hold on one second. All right. So this what I'm gonna do. How y'all doing? I was going to bed and then I was like, I know y'all being bad. I just knew y'all were. But I'm gonna put it on a break again because the lights are just hideous. I know y'all forgot. I'm just gonna remind y'all, okay? All right, please go out and hit that thumbs up for me, please, and thank you. Okay, hey y'all, that's much better. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So listen, I wasn't gonna go live because your girl is sleepy, but I was like, let me get y'all out the swamp because I saw some of y'all over in the swamp. I didn't really see y'all over there, but I knew y'all was over there because I sensed it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, let me go in and throw y'all a damn fishing line and get y'all asses out the damn swamp. Okay. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me. I hear somebody say, "Is Amora talking?" Amora, where you at, love? Oh, somebody said, "Where you at?" Let me know if y'all can hear me. I don't want to be too loud because y'all, we got a house full and everybody sleep but me. She said, I was headed then. You went live. See, I knew y'all was about to go on over into the damn swamp, baby. She said, I don't even go to the swamp. I know some of y'all was about to go on over there to the swamp, baby. I was like, let me get y'all asses out the damn swamp. She says, thank you because we don't got no business over there. Okay. Get your asses out the muddy water. The muddy, gruesome water. Y'all, I was literally about to work on this video and I was like, you know what, let me just go live. But I was literally about to work on this video. It is actually a throwback. So I'm gonna work on it. It's gonna take me a minute because I gotta do some edits and whatnot or whatever. But I'm gonna keep it, I'm just gonna cut out the fluff and leave the meat and potatoes. But baby, when I tell you it's gonna be a throwback, it's going to be a throwback. I'm gonna release it probably in the morning. I'm gonna probably try to finish it up before I go to sleep tonight and then I'm gonna release it in the morning. But I'm gonna need you guys to watch it and share it. Okay, it's gonna be very important. Matter of fact, when I post it, I'm gonna ask you guys for 100 shares. Okay. She said, I wasn't in the swamp. You weren't in the swamp, girl? Well, that's good. She said, Amore, I had one foot out the gate and the other in the ditch, and you popped up good. Good. She said, that story is boring and old. Which story is boring and old, Tammy B? Which story? She said, I saw it live, but I was just about to go to sleep. Oh, yeah. Which story is boring and old? Which one is boring and old? Tammy B. She said, I was over there ready to cuss that hoe out. God is still working on me or more. Miss Shine, don't do that, girl. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let them be the only fools arguing and cussing in the chat, child. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't gotta go into their chat, arguing and fussing and cussing them out. She said, the more your voice is going in and out. Is it? You might need to go out and come back in, baby, because I'm literally just right here in front of the mic. Like literally. Let me see if I can move the mic a little bit. Hold on a second. What about now? What about now? Let me know if you can hear me now. I don't have my. Let me see. She said, I was in the swamp. She has no originality. She just lost in the applesauce. We ain't about to talk about that chick, though. We ain't even going to talk about her. She said, Lord Sierra over there talking about Jenny. Can I get out the gate and say something? No, child. Why in the world Sierra's talking about Jenny? Sierra wants some action shit, but I'm going to be talking about Sierra ass tomorrow myself. Not in no bad way, though, believe it or not. But she's probably going to talk about me, too, but I don't care. But we're gonna bring her little story back up. You hear me? So she gonna be mad at me tomorrow, baby. We're gonna put it out there. What she gonna talk about Jenny? Slow ass. She don't know when a fishing line is thrown her way or not. The girl just, oh my God. Anyway, but we're gonna bring her ass back up tomorrow. We sure are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. She said, I left the community for a minute and I saw that Sierra was talking about our internet system. What she say, y'all? What did she say about our internet sister? She got me blocked. I got to do the most to get to her channel. I may have her blocked here. Who knows? But what did she say about our internet sister, baby? What did she say? What did she say? I can't stay on too long, you guys. Oh, Lord, somebody sent me more of these pictures, Lord Jesus. Oh, my Jesus. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Anyway, what she say? What did she say about our internet system? Anybody know? Sierra Slow don't even know what 2 plus 2. Her doorbell head ass. She said that Jenny was talking about her daughter abuse. So she said, check your inbox. I sent it to you. Hmm. It's so funny that Jenny be all the way on her page. She said, I'm so sick of thick tongue, thick lens talking about my child on her page. Grow up, my daughter act more mature than you overgrown self. Who you talk about the same stuff every day. What happened with her dad and her is none of your business. You're flee as guilty as him because she watched him do it and cover up for him. You're flee as guilty as him because she watched him do it and cover up. So this girl is so dumb. That's why I told Jenny that I don't even want to focus on the daughter because she's underage. I know Jenny gonna do whatever she want to do, but I'm not gonna focus on Desharia and simply because she's 17 and her mama does have a say, believe it or not. But when she turned 18, baby, it's all gas. Sierra can't say a motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? So if I mean, Jenny gonna do what she want to do, but I wouldn't say much because she is still a minor about her because Sierra still do have rights, but when she turns 18, Sierra can't say shit. You know what I mean? That's why I said I wasn't going to speak on Desharia. But as far as her, yeah, and I'm gonna speak on her. I'm gonna speak on her ass and her abuse, but not Desharia. I don't want because that's a little, you know. I'll talk to her about it. She said, don't try to read it because I got a migraine. Sorry, child. Sorry about the migraine, baby. Sorry about the migraine. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Anyway, but yeah, so I found, I'm gonna redo this video. It's old, it's a throwback, but believe it or not, I'm just gonna release it. You guys can watch it at your own leisure. I'm gonna take out, the extra stuff and just get down to the nitty gritty of the video or whatever, and I'm gonna release it probably tonight. Well, I'm gonna edit it tonight and have it released probably in the morning. Or I don't know. It depends, it depends on how long it takes me to edit it. But I'm gonna have it released, and I just ask you guys to watch it. She's just as slow as her mama. She is. Her mama real slow, Lord Jesus. Her mama actually surprises me though. She made a comment in a chat that Bree had a baby and gave it away, and Bree need to go find it. She said that. She said that recently. I think she says those things because, she kind of feel bad that she went and laid down and had a whole bunch of babies by a whole bunch of men and ain't nobody married her. And I don't even think she ever received a ring. So I think she's probably, upset about that. But hell, I would be too. If I had 5 men babies and ain't none of them wife me up, I'd be mad too. I ain't even gonna lie. She said, what Lil Dusty say about her? Say about who? He called her beautiful and said he not about to sit back and let people talk about her because back then she was beautiful. So that made her day. What? So he called her beautiful and said he not about to sit back and let people talk about her because back then she was beautiful. So that made her day. Really? She said, no, Amor, your mic has been going in and out over the past few days. Well, then I need a new microphone because I don't know what to do then, child. I'll invest when I get my next paycheck. I'll get another mic. How about that? I'll get another microphone. This might be my damn third mic. This one made no sense. I hope the next one works. I'm gonna get a new microphone. What about now? Is it going out now? I don't know what to tell you. It's up. The volume turned up. I don't know why. I'm literally like right in front of my phone. I ain't even touching it or nothing. Is it going in and out now? This is crazy. If it is, let me try something right quick. What about now? Is it going in and out? I don't know what else to do. What about now? She said it sounds good now. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not even gonna stay on here long. I said I'm gonna do 1 hour at the most or whatever. She said, yeah, because he was saying nobody can have him. So people was like, if Sierra got you, anyone can. So he said, I'm not about to let y'all talk about my baby mama. We made a beautiful child, and back then she was beautiful. So the fact that he said back then she was beautiful is really a low shot. He's saying she ain't beautiful now. So basically, and she doesn't even realize this. He's really dissing her because basically what he's saying is when he dated her, she looked good and she no longer looks good anymore, hence why he's not dating her. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest with you, that is not flex at all. That's actually mother freaking shade. Did she not catch that shade? The fact that he says back then, basically saying, oh, back when I had her, right? She was decent looking, she looked good. Now that I don't have her, hell no, I wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole, is what he's saying. Is she not realizing that? That's what he really should realize. She said, it's fine. I'm just glad you don't talk with the list. Sometimes they say the microphone sounds like It has a list in there. She said life caught up with her after she had all them babies. He said not everyone shake back after having babies. He said that. This nigga said life caught up with her. I mean, she ain't even 40 years old yet, and he gonna say that was a damn dig. Oh my God. So he insulted the shit out of her, and she took it as a compliment. Oh my God. Girl, make that make sense. That is an insult. Life caught up with her. Nigga, what happened to him then? Did life catch up with him? I don't know why he think he look good. That man takes his shirt off and his boobs drop down to the damn stomach area. Well, I forgot he ain't got no stomach, but his, what do you call it? His fupa area or whatever. So I don't even understand how he think he looks good because he really don't. And he always trying to put up pictures of people and call them ugly. Like, dude, you are not nowhere cute at all. At all. Did y'all see Jenny's thumbnail tonight? Let me see if I can pull it up right quick. Let me see if I can pull up Jenny's thumbnail. Hold on. Did she? Let me see. Because, baby, he be getting caught off guard sometimes. Hold on. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this. Look at him. Why does Jenny got a whole bunch of crying? Why does Jenny got a whole bunch of crying emojis on the thumbnail? OMG. Jenny is a whole fool. She is a whole fool. You hear me? Jenny is a whole character, baby. Y'all hear me over here yawning? I'm gonna go to sleep in a few, baby. She said, I asked him why can't he tell people to leave Bree alone, and he said because that individual lied on him. But wait, didn't he say Sierra did? Girl, where that video at? Send me the link to that. Are you serious? Did he say that? So basically, he's admitting that he smacked her with chicken tenders and French fries. Hold on, somebody just sent me something and it says. She said the older sister said it first. She said she told that lie, but she wasn't the first. Move along. She says, get a life. That person don't cross my mind because she's nobody to me. Get a life. And Bree cross-eyed didn't come on Wesley Snipes live and wasn't talking about me and him was kissing cousins. False. She needs to worry about messing with her daddy and having a baby. God damn. Like I said what I said. You funny. Nobody thinks about him. Nobody. Like I said, I'm happy and I'm living. That girl is retarded. But we still gonna talk about her retarded ass getting abused, okay? Because they try to abuse the most retarded girls first. You know what I mean? Because they don't know how to really speak their story. So we gonna help her speak her story. You know. Unfortunately, she don't know how to advocate for herself. So we gonna advocate for her. She might cuss us out or whatever, but we gonna advocate for her. She is stuck. Oh my God. These people, these freaking people. Anyway, yeah. Boy, she's so mad at Bree, boy. She is really mad at Bree. Bree ain't buying her no more pads and tampons. That girl mad as hell. She like, ain't got nobody buy me no damn tampons. Shit. Child. She said, not chicken tenders and fries, but wait. Why does that sound so good right about now? Oh man, oh man. J. Lu, you crazy as hell. You hear me? She said Robert go live every time Jenny go live to take the focus off whatever Jenny's going to talk about. He's so predictable. Oh, he went live like that tonight? She's so jealous of Bree. She definitely is. You hear me? Yes, she don't know when people are trying to help her. Her and Lily just slow. Yeah, they really slow. It's giving me everybody that grew up in their town. I ain't gonna say everybody, but I'm gonna say a good 93% of the people that grew up in their town and that in their, is it a town or a city or whatever? I'm gonna say city. Every 93% of the people that grew up in that city, it marbles, the elevator don't go all the way up. The elevator, hey Glenn, the elevator stops. It just don't. It stopped at the third floor, honey. On 12 floors, it stopped at the third one. They did something in the water. You know how they said Flint, Michigan had issues with their water. I think that Forest City had some issues with their water. Maybe they corn, peanut butter, some bread, sugar. Wait a minute, Love and Light said not no 93%. She said 99.5%. She said 99.5%. I was being a little generous because we know a few people from there. We know a few people, but you know what? You might be right. Wait a minute, right here, she from there. That's what I'm talking about. She's from there. Wait a minute, aren't your name? Aren't you vet? Let me see. She said 9 to 5, then street walking. Okay, 9 to 5, then street walking. She from there. She's one of the 5%, the half percent, half percent. She didn't even get y'all. She didn't even get y'all. Who said 99.5? She only gave them 0.5%. She didn't give a whole percentage. Girl, you are part of the half percent, baby. You hear me? Half. She said, hey, we need 17 till super chats to help Amore reach her goal. Thanks in advance. Thank you, Candy. Appreciate you. She said, never drink a cup of water from that town. Duly noted. Listen, if you drink water, sugar, hey, let me ask you this, 9 to 5. What is it then? Is it the school system or did the hospital drop people on their heads when they birth the babies or whatever? What in the world is going on with Forest City, baby? And were you born there? Were you born in Forest City? Because, baby, whoop, child, we have seen some stuff come out of Forest City that's questionable. Questionable. I say that about where my husband from, and then he always turned back to where I was born and jank on where I was born at. He's so funny to me. She said Bree gave to Sierra when RH paid her dust, but she mad at Bree and not RH. Unbelievable. She's not mad at Bree. She's jealous of Bree. She hates that Bree can take care of all 6 of them kids without living in a hotel, living in a shoe, don't know what to do. She's just mad because Bree don't need to beg people online to help her with her children. She's just jealous. That's all. Hell, I would be too if I was living in those stank hotel. You know, her mama said the hotel was nasty. So if I was living in a nasty hotel, she was like, help me, my daughter, get out of the hotel, the nasty hotel. She didn't even say just help get out the hotel. She said the nasty hotel, okay? Help me get my daughter out of the nasty hotel. But I don't understand if mama got a house, why she need her help her daughter get out the hotel. Just move them in with you, you know? But Sierra ain't gonna be able to work till them kids turn 18, shit. Cause daycare is a motherfucker hell. As many kids as she have, 5, shit, you gotta make $5,000 a month to put them motherfuckers in daycare, you know? Daycare is expensive as shit. You know, she probably like, hell, it's cheaper to just stay at home and get welfare or whatever. Because baby, by the time I pay child care, that's all my whole check. You can't send 5 kids to daycare, you know. Oh my goodness, child. My kids was 10.5 years apart. I don't know if I would have been able to do 2, 3 daycares at a time. Shit. I would have been like, oh, y'all niggas staying at home by y'allself. Shit. Here goes some peanut butter and jelly. Shit. Here goes something to drink. Don't open that door. Don't answer that phone. Hell. This how you work the remote control. She got a job now. Oh wow, she got a job. Okay, that's what's up. Who keep them children in the hotel? They probably keep themselves. Shit. They have free programs. I do believe she is lazy and doesn't do the paperwork to take advantage of the programs. Oh, they got programs where they put all 5 of them in daycare and pay for it? Oh, okay. She said, Lily said, shit, that little boy bad as hell. Oh, you talking about her son? Yeah, I mean, but you gonna let him, how old is he, 2 or 3? You gonna let him run you? Shit, he can't, he only bad because you let him be bad. Pinch that little motherfucker. She said, 2K was talking about you tonight, and then later he said, fuck Robert. He claims he don't really like Robert. 2K is all up and all over the place. Hell, 2K act like he fucking perfect or some shit. Like he got it going on. 2K is short, bald headed, and got short man syndromes. Period. You know what I mean? Y'all know what's wrong with short people. Okay. He always talking about some damn body. Always, always, always. Yeah. She said Sierra was just crying on live about how her mama don't help her and support her. Like recently crying, like within the last week or so. And Kayshawn said Andy cheats on his wife. Woo, a short man that cheats on his wife. Short, bald-headed man that cheats on his wife. Shame on him. Shame, 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 shame. She said, but how 2K say he don't support abuse, but he abuses his wife. Yeah, I heard he abused his wife too. But he said he don't support abuse. Child, that man ain't got nothing for him. She said, hell, if she was smart, she would link up with Bree so Bree can show her how to get her to the bag without shaking the can. Who, you talking about Sierra? Oh, honey, they already tried that. Sierra's not gonna, she don't like Bree like that. She'll probably try to unalive Bree. She jealous of Bree. Bree tried to help her. Sometimes you can't help these people. Some of these mother suckers are slow. I mean, real slow. She said he probably got small woody whacker, a wood whacker, woody whacker. Yep, he probably do, but I don't even want to imagine it. She said, Amora, what's your take on Robert's oldest daughter? Do you think she will have a relationship with Brie after she turns 18? I don't know, I don't know. I don't have anything to say about that because I don't think I don't know. If it was me, can I answer the question as if it was me? I wouldn't have no relationship with her. But let me tell you why. Not because of her per se. She could be a good person all along. But honey, I'll be trying to limit access to that ninja as much as possible. So I would, and not only do she has a messed up daddy, she got a messed up mama too. So I would just not want to be involved, to be honest with you. Hell, I would hope that I could find somebody to rig a DNA test to come back and tell me that motherfucker Robert ain't the daddy. Hell. If it was me, I'd be like, shit, make us go viral. Call me a cheat. I don't care. Just tell him that Momo ain't his. That's what I'd be trying to wish and hope and pray. Be like, you cheated on me. That ain't even my job. Be like, yep, show ain't God, nigga. Woo, thank God. Jesus, hallelujah. But he ain't gonna let that shit go. As much as he want to harass her, if Momo won his, he'll be like, oh, Your Honor, I've been taking care of her for already almost 6 years. She mine, Your Honor, because he want to stay in pre-existence. He want to stay in pre-existence. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about the Carmelo's parents news conference tomorrow. So we'll do that tomorrow. She said, facts some more. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, child. Some of these people don't even know how much of a break they get when they do the DNA test and they be like, no, you are not the father. Shoot, you probably just dodged a whole bullet. He'll never let that go. So, but where's the link to where he said that lady lied on me? He said Bree lied on him. So is he saying that Sierra didn't lie on him? Because Sierra show said he beat her. That he beat her with a belt and threw something in her face and put a gun in her. I don't know if he put it in her. I gotta go back and listen to it. I got the interview, y'all. I'm gonna go back and listen to it. She said, "How does a gag order work, and how long does Bree have?" So I think it's forever because it's divorce decree. So they're not supposed to speak on each other forever. You know. So it's in the divorce decree. They're supposed to be done speaking on each other, and it's because they have a child. If they didn't have a child, I don't think the judge would have put that in play. They put it in play to protect the children. But if they didn't have no kids, I think the judge would be like, hell, y'all just got a divorce. Go at it. You know what I mean? So I think it's forever. I think, you know. She said, damn, I think she deleted it because I can't find her crying about her mama. Oh, for real? Sierra just made a post about Jenny on her page with her dumb ass. Again, another post or the one that somebody already sent me? One thing I have to say, Sierra never changed her story. Nope, she never did. Even when Robert came in the comments talking about some, you know, call her names and stuff like that or whatever. Um, she did not change her story. He did not intimidate her to change her story. She said, "Amor, please don't forget 10-year-old Jordan Hill killed by a racist white man in Mississippi riding his ATV flying Confederate flags a couple of doors from them, please." Why in the world would he do something like that? He unalived a 10-year-old? What? What's his name? Jordan Hill. Hold on. Did you send that story to me? Where was this at? In Mississippi. They killing folks in Mississippi? Oh, so he hit him in the vehicle. So he didn't intentionally do it, right? So the little boy was riding the eight. Hold on, let me find out. Let's look. I want to see. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Introducing Pro Select Roofing and Contracting.
God dang, 30-second ad? Shit. Let me know if this is echoing, y'all. They got 10 more seconds, 15 more seconds. Hold on. I just want to hear what happened. I haven't even heard about this. Hold on.
Roof they build. We have more information tonight on a deadly hit and run involving a 10-year-old earlier this month. 3 News Side's Teddy Reed with the latest.
On April 6, 10-year-old Jordan Hill was killed while he was riding an ATV. The driver who hit him was identified as Cody Rollinson, who fled the scene after the crash. According to Emmett County detectives, 911 calls started coming just before noon on Sunday, April 6th. When emergency crews arrived on scene, they found Jordan Hill dead at the crash site and Cody Rollinson's pickup truck nowhere in sight. Later that day, police arrested Rollinson and charged him with possession of marijuana and felony leaving the scene of an accident. Rollinson was released on a $41,000 bond for both charges. We spoke with the family's spokesperson who says that they want justice served to the fullest.
We are heartbroken, enraged, and demanding answers after the senseless murder of a 10-year-old Jordan Hill in Liberty, Mississippi. Jordan was simply riding his ATV on the side of the road, not in the road, not causing harm, just being a child. A racist white man took it upon himself to take Jordan's life. This was not a misunderstanding. This was not an accident. This was a hate crime.
More charges could be on the way for Rollinson as detectives wait on Emmett County's crime lab to get back with results. And the FBI is also working this case. They are looking into potential other cases where Rollinson left the scene of an accident. The public visitation for Jordan Hill will be Friday, April 18th, starting at 6 p.m. at the National Guard Armory in Gloucester. The family asked those attending to wear blue in honor of Hill. Teddy Reedy, 3 on your side.
Oh, sorry. So you mean to tell me, hold on. So you mean to tell me, so what? So how can somebody hit and run somebody and they only get charged with having possession of weed and you unalive somebody. Like, why is that his only charge? Huh? Hold on, something ain't right. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. This don't even sound right to me. He was arrested the same day. He allegedly hit and killed Jordan while he was driving his pickup truck. The wreck occurred April the 6th. He was on an ATV when witnesses say he was hit by a Rollison truck. All right, so wait a hell a minute. What are we saying? Why they have not arrested him? And this happened April the 6th. Wait a minute. This is weird as hell. Rest in peace to Jordan. This is sad. Look at this, you little young fella. OMG. Oh, man. That's crazy as hell. Yeah, she said he's done it before, is what they were saying. Yeah, they said he's done a hit and run before. Like, what the freaking crap? Apparently, this is the guy. April the 6th, and it's the 18th, and he hasn't been charged yet? Oh, it said they trying to label it an ATV accident? What? Hold on, y'all. He was driving on suspended license, had marijuana in his vehicle, Confederate flags decorated his yard, and yet he walked away with no charge related to the death. None. Just a $41,000 bond for weed and leaving the scene of a crime. He is at home right now, free, unbothered, still living next to his family whose child he killed. And he's still living 3 doors down from the family? Y'all, is this crazy or what? They're trying to say it was an accident? This is absolutely insane. And then my husband was telling me today, I'm going to look more into this case, you guys. And my husband was telling me today that the shooting in Florida was from the I don't know if he said the deputy or the sheriff or something. It was the sheriff's son, and he used the police officer. He used the sheriff's weapon. Did y'all hear about that? That's what Jay was telling me anyway. I don't know. I didn't read the story, but he was saying that it was a shooting down in Florida, and it was I don't know if Jay was telling me or my daughter was telling me, but it was he used his daddy's service weapon to go into a school. That has to be devastating to that officer. That's crazy. On FSU campus, nobody was unalived though, right? Let me pull this story up. Hold on. This is crazy, y'all. We got to get back to telling these stories. Hold on, let's shoot it today. Let's see. Is he locked up? Oh, he unalived 2 people and injured 6. So he unalived 2. Let me let y'all hear this. For those that have not heard this today. Give me a second.
Year-old Phoenix Folk. The shooter is 20-year-old Phoenix Highton, and he's the son of the Leon County Sheriff deputy. Unfortunately, her son had access to one of her weapons, and that was one of the weapons that was found at the scene. The alleged shooter was also a long-standing member of the Leon County Sheriff's Office Citizen Advisory or Youth Advisory Council. So he has been steeped in the Leon County Sheriff's Office family, engaged in a number of training programs that we have. So it's not a surprise to us that he had access to weapons. This event is tragic in more ways than you people in the audience could ever imagine from a law enforcement perspective.
Mm-hmm.
But I will tell you this, we will make sure that we do everything we can to prosecute and make sure that we send a message to folks that this will never be tolerated here in Leon County, and I dare say across the state and across this nation.
So,
I'm scientist.
I mean, it's bad enough that he unalived some people, but baby, when he denoted it was a deputy's son, and it sounds like the deputy is a female, honey, they gonna judge her too. It was a she said they'll claim mental illness. That ain't gonna save them. Hell, all on mental ill. That ain't gonna save them. 20-year-old son of a sheriff deputy. He opened fire at a Florida State University with his mother's former service weapon, unaliving 2 men and wounded at least 6 others. OMG, baby. And he says that he refused to comply with the commands. Why is he still alive? Why he refused to comply? Now, come on now. This must not have been no brown person because, honey, if you refuse to comply, child, they normally fold you up like a pretzel. This must not have been, this is crazy. Crazy. She said, in Florida, you are charged if your weapon ID not locked away. Oh, really? So wait a minute. So they'll charge the mama, you think? But he was 20. It's not like he a child. You know what I mean? Unless you saying from an officer's, from a police officer's stance. So if a police officer weapon is not locked away, is that what you're saying? She said, "Amor, you just answered your own question. Her whole career is over." So you think the mama, y'all think her career over? Oh, wait a minute. She said his mom is gonna get her butt in trouble or lose her job. It was reckless. Oh, so wait a minute. Hold on. So as a police officer, if you take your service weapon home or whatever, you gotta have it like locked up? Really? I didn't know that. Why you gotta have it locked up? What if you need that joker? If somebody try to come to your house, I didn't know you. Is that like a rule or something? She says it's still a responsibility for safeguarding that weapon, but he's 20. It ain't like he 2. He are defending her at this point. I don't know if because he's an adult. Come on, he's 20 years old. I don't think that she can take a charge for him getting a hold of her weapon. He's 20. Okay, Glenn said your duty weapon do not have to be locked up. Okay, I didn't think so. So why would she be in trouble? That's not reckless. It's not like he's a child. He's 20. Even if it was, hid away or whatever, he's 20. He could have been rambling and found it. Now, if he was younger, like 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, then, I was like, yeah, ma, you messed up. But he's 20 years old. Unless he has some known, she said, unless he had some known mental health issues she already knew about. She said he's grown and will face his own charge. That's what I was thinking. She said Jenny gonna read Sierra her rights tomorrow. Oh, Sierra's still going in. Ooh, she want her attention real bad. I bet you Jenny said, man, I go to sleep and wake up with the bullshit. You hear me? She said, oh, I didn't know he was an adult. Wow, 20. Yeah, he's 20, y'all. He's 20. He a full adult. She said, you have to lock it up here in Florida. Oh, you do? Why even take it home then? Shit, gotta lock it up. Hell, if I was a police officer and if I took my weapon home, I would not want to have to lock it up. I would be like, you know, you want that for your protection. Sure, you might have some unwanted visitors. She said, my son was 8 years old when I started my career and I never locked up my weapon. Oh, I don't know. Different strokes for different folks, and I think different state rules, but I don't see why you would have to lock it up from another grown ass adult. Oh, okay, I got you. You said she might be charged. Oh. She said it was her active duty weapon. It was her weapon that was retired and she purchased it. Oh, so now wait a minute. So she was not an officer. She was wait a minute. Did you say officer or former officer? Hold on. What did I just say? I can't remember if I said officer or former officer. Let me go back. Hold on. Hold on. Is that not a video?
I want to bring in now Reed Seawold, an FSU senior who was there when this shooting happened. Reed, thank you very much for joining us at the end of what I'm sure has been a nightmare of a day for you, of course. Glad you're okay, at least physically. Can you tell us where you were when this shooting began?
For sure. So I was in the Bellamy building, which is catty corner to the student union. We all of 90 seconds away.
And what happened?
So two people came in talking about a shooter on campus, and so we immediately locked down. We weren't even supposed to be there for class that day, but we had all come in to work on a group project. And so when they
she's a sheriff now.
Both doors, turn off the lights, got under our desks, and we
okay.
heard some gunshots. We had also heard our door attempted to be opened a number of times. The first one we had initially thought was the shooter when we were in there, but now seeing that he was taken down at the student union, we don't believe it was him.
Do you think it was maybe law enforcement jiggling the handle, perhaps?
Well, the law enforcement, we know that was the second two times, but okay. It could have been law enforcement. It could have also been.
She's been there for 18 years now.
You were locked down in that room for about an hour. What was going through your mind at that point, Reed?
Yes, ma'am. So, I really just didn't know what was happening initially. Originally, I thought it could have been a prank. And then that was quickly dispoused.
Right.
And so I was texting everybody I loved, letting know that I loved them. I was getting ready to die.
Oh my goodness.
Which was harrowing.
That has to be one of the scariest experiences, to not know the outcome of what's about to happen,
And still emotional for you now, I can tell.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Talk me through some of that, Reed, because I have to imagine that you grew up in a generation that you practiced active shooter drills. You prepared mentally. You've seen, I'm sure, endless coverage, as we have done here on news, about school shootings here. And then you find yourself in that locked room, the door handle jiggling.
Okay, so basically, she's been on for 18 years. Okay. That's crazy. So she's probably gonna retire. I'm so baffled when Jordan was killed. He came back to the scene. Jordan Hill lying dead to retrieve the mirror from the truck. I read that. I read that Joker came back and got a mirror that he lost in the accident. That's crazy. I'm gonna look into that. I may have to talk about that tomorrow. She said, didn't know you were alive anymore. Thought you were in bed. I'm gonna go to bed now, y'all. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm about to go. It's been real though, and I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, y'all. We had pizza today, so I'm sure we're gonna make some spaghetti tomorrow. 2 red sauces 2 days in a row. Oh, Lord Jesus, acid reflux time. So, but anyway, the oh, you said Mississippi. Okay. Yeah, I gotta find out why this joke only got weed charges and fleeing a scene of a crime. Like, why in the world would they not charge him with manslaughter, maybe even first-degree murder? Like, hey, Glenn, why is this dude not charged? Do they let you go and then charge you later? This dude hit and ran. He hit a child that was riding an ATV vehicle, and he took off and he left the scene of the crime. But guess what? He's out on bail, and he ain't even charged with murder. Will it come later? I hope so. She said, I'm more make Alfredo tomorrow. Ooh, Alfredo sound good, baby. But I already took out ground beef. She said, yes, you can be charged after they do a complete investigation. Oh, but it's been since April the 6th. How long is that, normal that it's taken already? It's already April the 18th? Because April the 6th, that's 12 days ago, right? Or, yeah, I think 12. Does it take 12 days to do an investigation? It's a long ass time. If it does. Accident incidents are very tedious. Oh, yeah, but you know what? I mean, come on. I don't know. The fact that you fled, you should get some. Well, he did get charged with fleeing. He did get charged with fleeing scene, but She said, okay, I know who you are. My family is a part of your group. Oh. Oh, okay. Y'all talking about something else. Okay, got it. Well, anyway, y'all, I'm about to hop off. She said the sad part is that he only had marijuana charge until some activists were in town and started marching regarding it. Oh, what? At first, they only gave him marijuana, and then they came back and charged him for leaving the scene of a crime. God dang, Mississippi, what's really going on? Good Lord. Well, they look like they out there marching in the street, baby. I don't know if they're gonna tear anything up, but baby, they look like they out there full force and in effect. You hear me? It's a bunch of them out there. They mad about this thing. They mad about this thing. You hear me? They are out there. Look at this. They like, They out there. They want answers, baby. That's standing on business right there. They want answers. She said the state can change the charge if there's enough evidence. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's crazy because they do not look like they come to play. But anywho, y'all, I'm about to go to bed. Thank y'all so very much for pulling through. Thank you, Binky Bink. Let's listen. Cynthia, Candid Eye, Glenn, Katina, and Monica. I'm sorry. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. And I can't even do it. I feel like the internet sister child. I'm about to fall up like a pretzel and take my butt to bed. She said the FBI will get involved and investigate for the matter into a federal hate crime. Yeah, that's what they need to do. Okay, so the FBI has gotten into it so far. She said, I'm sleepy too. I know. She said, I'm more intelligent than a good, reliable source. She works for prosecutors for rallies and justice. All right, I didn't know right, Tangela. Okay, girl. Hey, do you know how to get in contact with me? Oh, that's the name of your organization, Florida Parents of Murdered Children. Oh, FPMC. Oh, Florida Parents of Murdered Children. Okay, got it. She said, I'm all over that organization. Okay. That's what's up. Do they have something like that? I'm sure they do here in Texas. But anyway, I love y'all so very much, and I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow, honey, because I cannot hold my eyes open. My eyes are heavy, y'all. So I'm going to say good night, and I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.
She kept talking about
We
that
got these
family.
hoes over there clapped out
She kept
bad.
talking about that family. She kept talking
Internet
about that
gangsters.
family. She kept talking about that family. She kept talking about that family. That family. She kept talking about that family. Talking about that family.
These motherfuckers got me want to regret something. Because they can't make $1 without mentioning down one of our names.